Panic.
Good morning. Oh, we just had a panic there. I pressed go live and nothing was happening. Pete, our lovely accountant, had just done all the Windows updates
Oh
on
yeah.
this computer yesterday. And I said, well, no, it looks fine. So good morning. Welcome.
Morning.
Happy Friday. Happy the 1st of August. And
This year's
happy
gone so quickly.
123 online course.
Yes.
So my name is Paul Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK.
And my name is Louise Golden from Clarity Crafts in the UK as well.
And we've got 2 fantastic hours coming up for you. 10 o'clock if you're watching it live, and also at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The lovely Jane Telford is in the room with you. So if you've got any questions, she's there to help. There we go. Jane's in the room. There we go. Look,
Hello,
as if
Jane.
by magic, I say what I say. Jane's going to help, and then she types
Jane
it.
appears.
I know there is a slight time delay from when I'm talking and when the comments come in.
Yeah.
So we've got a lovely hour. Thank you, Jane. The sound's all good. Thank goodness for that. It's been one of those mornings this morning. I sort of seemed to be in a bit. We were just saying, what day of the week was it?
Yeah. Where are we in the week?
Anyway, how exciting is this? We're
I
on
know.
our third 1, 2, 3 online course. And many of you have already found it and shopped ahead. It went live last night at 5 o'clock. And there's always one of our lovely customers that always gets in first over in Belgium. It's really weird. It's as if the customer knows something's going to go live, so it's going to go live.
Yeah.
And straight in there. So thank you very much. So today we are launching the brand new 1, 2, 3 online course for Groovi and Pergamano Crafters, Parchment Crafters, and it's colouring. So if you're new to Clarity, you're thinking, oh, what's all this about? So we'll go through and explain exactly how it works. I'm going to bring some details up on the screen for you. As I mentioned earlier, we've already done the foundation course that we did back in April. Then we did a 1, 2, 3 whitework course, which we did in June. And all of these courses are standalone courses. So don't feel, oh, I didn't do the foundation or I haven't done the whitework.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They are all standalone. So if you want to, they're all available for you to go back and purchase. I'll explain exactly how that works. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to bring some details up on the screen for you. And it might be easy if I bring up the full screen graphics and then we'll just sort of talk over them. So the brand new 1, 2, 3 course, item number 60227. So this is your 1, 2, 3 online course, colouring for Groovi and Pergamano Parchment Crafters. Now, the price is £60. There's no club discount on our online courses. However, there is discount on the actual products that you're going to, if you're a club member, you'll get your relevant discounts on there.
Yeah.
Now, this will take place over a course of 3 Wednesdays in our circle platform, our inner platform. So it's the classroom, really. And they will take place on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, the following Wednesday, which is the 10th, and also the one after that, which is the 17th.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't join in live, don't worry, because once you've bought this course, you have the keys to that classroom. And it means that you can go in there anytime you want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year.
Exactly.
But we'll look at that in a little bit more detail. Now, to coincide with the launch of the next course, we've decided to bring out a set of beautiful Festive frame and sentiments A6 square Groovi plate collections. Now, if you've got the original ones, which we'll have a look at in a moment, you can still use those for your colouring course as well. But Louise will be taking us through these particular designs in the colouring course. So the item number for that is 42505, and they're £26 plus your relevant club discount. So if you're a Diamond Club member, that brings it down to £22.10, which is really good. It's like £6 about £5.50 a plate, isn't it?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Now, if you've missed out on the previous ones, We have the foundation course. This is where it all started. Item number 60220. And this covered the 3 core elements of parchment craft, didn't it, Louise?
It did, yes.
So you can see from the screen there, module 1 was white work, module 2 was colour, and module 3 was picot cutting. So then what we decided to do was then break those modules down into sort of more technique specific classes, didn't we?
Yes, going through all of the different tools. So for example, for white work, we started with the ball tools, then we did the shaders and the hockey stick, and then we decided what tools you preferred, then you would go into the shadow embossing.
Absolutely. So the item number for that is 60223. Same price, £60, no club discount. And then when we launched the original foundation course, we also launched a set of beautiful plates. So this is your floral frame and sentiments A6 square Groovi plate collection. So you've got 4. See, baby plates, these are perfect for learning these different techniques.
Definitely, yes.
So the item number for that is 42470. Normally £32.50, but there is a £3 discount on that, bringing it down to £29.50p. If you're a Diamond Club member, that brings it down further to £25.08.
Brilliant.
Now, because we're going to be looking at colouring, we've put this lovely little bundle together, and it's got something rather special in it. So this is your Pergamano Painting Essentials Kit, and it contains the Pergamano number 2 round brush, brand new today, Pergamano pink sponge, which is very special, and then your 2 mix mats. So you've got 1 for water and 1 for oil. Item number for that is 70489. Then we're going to have a look at the Dorso crayons. Item number 70475. That gives you your lively and your natural together with your Dorso oil. Then we move on to the lovely Perga colour pens. Item number 70060, £29.99 plus club discount. Then we move finally onto the Pergaliner Combi Box pencils. 16 B pencils, which are wax based, and 20 watercolour pencils. And all of these items is what Louise will be sharing with us over this 123 course.
I will be, yes.
Okay, so how does it work? Right, when you purchase any of our 123 online courses, we will then send you an invite to our classroom.
Yes.
Okay. And imagine it, because we've done quite a few now, not only have we done the Groovi ones, but you've got the Barb's one as well, the landscape, the stamping ones. You've got those lovely 12 by 12 canvas boards. Then there was an online workshop using the collage landscape dies.
Yes.
Watch this space on Sunday for that. So all of those are in there, and in a way, it's like a college.
Yes.
And each of those courses are their own individual classrooms. So when you buy that course, we send you a link inviting you to attend, and then you've got that key to that classroom for as long as you need it.
And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And it is. This corridor is getting longer and longer and longer. And speaking to Barb yesterday, she's got so many other courses in the pipeline already.
Oh, perfect.
Really, really exciting news there. So that was a bit of a sort of a sneaky peek. Now, when you purchase the course, they will send you those invites. Now, the invites for the brand new course will be sent out during the week commencing the 11th of August. Mr. Jim's currently building the classroom, so it's ready for all of us to attend. The course is being instructed by the lovely Louise, and I'm here just to help and ask questions. And when we have the interaction with the live sessions,
yes.
I'm the sort of the go-between. And for many of you, you've already attended the previous one, so you know exactly how it works.
Exactly.
Now, what I will say, if you're interested in buying the latest course, as I explained at the beginning, there's no discount on the course.
No. But
if you're a club member, you do get a discount on the plates. And the current website doesn't allow me to create a bundle for like a one-click buy.
Of course.
Okay. because then if I put the plates with the workshop, then you wouldn't get any discount, which isn't right, is it? So what we thought we would do, if you buy the 123 online course and the 4 plates between when it launched last night at 5 p.m. and midnight Monday, you will get double points on those items.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, if you've already ordered the plates and thinking, oh, I'm not sure about the course, and you place another order before midnight Monday, my little brain will look at all those orders. That's scary, I know. We'll look at those orders and work out whether you'll get your discount. So you do need to buy both the course and the plates to get those double points for that. Okay, so that's sort of a little thank you from us here at Clarity.
Double
okay,
points. Good.
So what we thought we would do for this hour, we'd have a look at the courses, the brand new one and the previous one, so you can sort of get a feel for them. And then this afternoon, when we're back at 2, Louise has got a lovely demo prepared for us for using the brand new collection of plates.
Yes.
Now, what else is on my list too? So, spoken about when the invites will go out. I've spoken about the double points up until midnight on Monday. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure about the course, what am I going to need? Okay, when we send you the booklet, it has a full list of ingredients in there. However, if you go to item number 60227 on the website and you read the product description of exactly what's involved, right at the very bottom, there's a link that you can click and it will give you a download of all the ingredients used. So we've taken it from the book and we've put it on the product information so that you could have a look and maybe thinking, if you're going to order the course, right, well, maybe I need to get this, maybe I need to get that. Okay, so let's have a look at the brand new course. So what we've done, we've supersized it so it's easier to see, not only for us, but for the camera. When you receive yours, you'll get a lovely little A5 version, and you also get 6 pieces of A6 parchment, which you can use to practice on. Okay,
Yes.
and that's for all of the courses. If you go for the foundation, you get your parchment in there. If you go for the white work, that's also in there as well. Okay, so should we have a look at the brand new 123 colouring one? Okay, let's have a look on the open. I'm going to hand over to Louise now.
Perfect. So we've got the front of the cover. So the product code is 60227. And these are the 3 plates that we will be doing in the course. So the lovely rose and furs we're going to be doing in the demo, a bit like we did last time with the other demo. We did the peony in the demo.
So it's 3 plates, 3 dates, even though we've put a collection of 4 plates together.
Yes.
Super.
So then we go into the front. So there's a little bit of information about what we're going to be learning. Then you have your essential equipment that you'll need in all 3 modules.
Which is basically your starter kit. So many of you at home would already have the starter kit, all the different bits. And it's mainly the black mat, the plate mate, the tools, the Groovi inset, the tumble dryer sheet, etc., etc.
Definitely. And then we head into day 1. So we're going to start a little bit easier. So we're going to have the poinsettia plate first, and we're going to be using the Dorso crayon. So I'll kind of show you what different things you can do with the Dorso crayons, and how you can put these on your art piece. All sorts of different techniques we can learn. We can learn how to do that lovely rainbow effect. But really, it's just a really lovely plate as well. The poinsettia.
It is. And underneath, you then get the additional ingredients that are required for that particular module.
Exactly. Yeah. So you've got the ingredients, and then we head into day 2. So we're going to be using the Perga colours in this one, and I'm going to show you a really lovely trick to use with the Perga colours.
Super.
So that was a really lovely one to work with as well. And again, we will learn, and then all of the ingredients that you'll need for that particular module.
Super duper.
Then day 3, we're gonna head into the Holly and Ivy, and we're going to be using the B pencils and the A pencils together. So this is going to be when you need your paintbrush and your sponge, which we'll have a look at in a minute.
Yes.
So completely new technique. And then again, all the ingredients that you'll need.
Nice.
And then we head into the ingredients list, which, as you mentioned, would be in the
Product information as a download.
And then turn timetable. So we are heading, this is going to be the one that we're going to be doing. But then obviously in November, we've got the Pico cutting one coming up as well.
Super. So when you compare that to the foundation course that we launched at the beginning,
yes.
So in the foundation course, we covered, it was like an introduction to white work, into colour and into Pico cutting.
Yes.
And now each of the following courses, we then concentrate on the specific techniques, don't we?
Yeah, we're going into more detail. So the foundation course is that really solid foundation of everything that you may need to learn. And then we go further into it using all of the tools for the white work, all of the tools that we have for colouring, and then, you know, as many tools and things as we can get away with.
And Louise does love her Pico cutting and her multi-needle tool.
I do, yes.
So should we have a look at the foundation? Because this is where it all started, wasn't it?
Exactly. So we have the foundation course.
Nice.
So these are the first plates that came out.
Yeah.
So I'll just, those were the cards that we did, so I'll show you in a minute. So again, we have first page, a bit of detail, and then the starter kit information again, and it follows it. They all follow the same layout. So you have a little bit of information. You have what we're going to learn and the ingredients. So we followed. The first one was white work. So we follow it in a pattern that you would normally do on your artwork. So you always start with your white work, then colouring, and then you finish with your tool work and your Pico cutting.
Nice.
So then we went into a little bit of colour. So we used the B pencils, and we used them on the back and the front. So that was fun. So again, what we're going to be learning and all of the ingredients. And then we did a little bit of Pico cutting with the poppy. That's a really lovely plate, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, I know. It's hard to choose favourites from
these
different
collections.
It
really is. So yes, so again, what we're going to learn and what we're going to be needing. And then
your full list of ingredients again, which again is on the product information, item number 60220.
Yeah, and then it had all of the information. Always at the back, it has all of the courses that have been or coming up.
And then it also, it's on the back page, it also explains
some info about Ansile 02.
Sorry for that. My watch decided to talk to me.
It's got a mind of its own.
Oh dear.
AI.
And about our platform that we use. So it's not on Facebook, it's not on YouTube. It's on a sort of bespoke platform that we found really useful for teaching. So it just means that in there you've got the Q&A room as well. So if you've got any questions, once you've got access to that classroom, you can go in there, you can chat amongst your fellow students. You can also ask any questions. Louise is always in there monitoring it. And then as you go through and do the course, you can then start sharing with other friends. Yes. Oh, look, I've done this, or I struggled with this, or I can't remember how we do this, etc. And so it's a lovely sort of safe environment in there. And everybody is in the same boat, so to speak, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. And it's lovely though. Everybody's encouraging each other when they're putting up their cards that they've managed to do after the course is finished. You get to see everybody's artwork.
And also, lovely. What I loved about it was on the previous module was that people weren't afraid to post when they went wrong.
Yes, which is a good thing because we all learn from our mistakes. I mean, everybody learning always makes mistakes. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
You know what not to do next time. So, and I know it can be very disheartening when you make a mistake, but you just have to brush it off and go, right, well, I won't do that next time. That didn't work for me, and I'll try something else.
Absolutely. And if you've attended any of the previous courses, you will know also, I mean, I've been doing Groovi Parchment since Groovi launch, which is 10 years now. Yeah. There's so much knowledge out there. So when we did the foundation course, which was the very first one, I learned something in each of those different modules. That I learned something more about white work, more about colouring, more about Pico cutting. I mean, you've you've spent weekends with Linda Williams, you've been on courses, you've been on courses with Tina Cox, you go online and look what other parchers that have been doing it for many, many years. So you know you've got a top teacher when it comes to Louise. And I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm not saying I know everything when it comes to, I don't. But it was really refreshing that I learned different things as well, because often, because I'm doing it as part of my job, so to speak, you've got to know a lot of it.
Yes.
But it was great still learning, and we learn, I think, every single day.
We do, yeah. And humans love to learn. I mean, we're very inquisitive.
Yeah.
You know, and for example, I just want to, when I love something, I want to learn everything about it. You know, I really research it, and I go online and I go to courses and things, because I just have this fixation on a passion, and I just want to know everything, you know, as much as possible.
You want to share it with everybody.
Exactly. And that's the main thing about learning things, is that you can share as well. You know.
So should we have a look at the 3 projects we covered in the foundation course?
Yes.
So let's go to, I'm going to come in on, we'll zoom in close on this.
Okay.
There we go.
So we started off with the white work. So we learned how to create the little buttons in the middle of the flowers, how to do a little technique with the ball tools. We learned how to put white work in the tools as well.
So that was, and this is still the foundation. So this was the module 1. This was the white work.
And then we went into colour. So we used the lilies, and you wanted to use that really lovely lily pattern. So we did a little bit of stippling with our pencils, just to create that really, you know, that pretty lily effect.
Yeah.
So we coloured on the back and on the front, and I thought that was
lovely. Yeah, because I thought that was black parchment, but it isn't. No. It's clear parchment.
No. And then lastly, we have the poppy with this was the picot cutting module. So we learned how to picot cut across, how to picot cut around with using a 2 needle, how to perforate and picot cut with the tools. So we really did learn quite a bit of picot cutting.
We did, and it was that sort of really introduction. And maybe you've been doing it for a while, and you've put it to one side. I think in a way it's a nice refresher course as well.
It is, yeah, just to refresh on maybe just a little bit of colouring, a little bit of white work or picot cutting. Sometimes, you know, just that little starter can get you, like, get your passion going, get your mojo. Yeah,
definitely.
Really, definitely does. Okay. And it's kind of perfect with these little small mini makes.
Because it's achievable,
this year, yeah.
Yeah, it really, really is. By having those little baby plates, it's perfect. And you can, the cards that Louise showed us, so for example, the poppy, where you've done the picot cutting, you could do that on any of the other plates in that collection.
Yes.
And likewise, the white work, you can do it in all the other plates as well. So then, after we launched that one in June, we then moved on to our white work course. So the item number for this one is 60223. So maybe you felt, I've got the basic understanding, don't need to worry about the foundation course, but I do want to learn more about white work.
Exactly. Or I've done the ball tools, but I've never used the shaders, and I want to learn how to use the shaders. So,
and what's great about the online courses is that you can be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, night or day. And you can just, I mean, we had friends from Australia joining us, America, and it's great. It's all about that safe community as well, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Okay, so let's have a look at the white work one then.
Lovely. So these are...
Giving us a sneaky peek of the artwork there, Louise, for the white work.
Hide them quick. So we followed the system again, what we're going to learn, ingredients and everything.
Yeah.
So that was the lily. So we used the ball tools for the lily.
Uh-huh.
And then we headed into day 2, and this is when we learned about the shaders and the hockey stick.
Oh yes, the hockey stick. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that was fun. I like using the shaders. And then for the poppy, we decided, we'd use the ball tools and the shaders. We decided which ones we preferred, and then we gave it a go with our shadow embossing.
Nice.
So, yeah, okay. And then as normal, you've got ingredients on the back, and then the turntable.
Super. And then the pieces of artwork that you created during this course.
So we started with the lily, and the good thing about this is you can use them that way or that way. That's something that we kind of
Oh yes, it's
realised
a rectangle because
in the middle. Yeah.
Very slightly. Yeah, I think it was at that stage, wasn't it? We realised there was a
yeah.
rectangle and not a square.
So we learnt how to use the ball tools, how to get the little veins in the flowers, a little bit of white work in the tool work, and then just a little bit of grid. So we really did learn quite a lot. Even though it was white work, we learned different things at the same time, which was nice. And then we headed into our shaders. We learned how to use a hockey stick, but we didn't obviously use the hockey stick on this project because the petals are too small.
Yeah.
You would need it for larger projects. So that's our peony.
Nice.
And we learned obviously a little bit of, did a little bit of grid work with the straight grid there. And then lastly, with the shadow embossing with the poppies, we learned, yeah, I like the poppies.
I like the poppies as well.
They look really lovely with shadow embossing, don't
To
they?
me, the elegance of that, the monochromatic look is absolutely gorgeous.
I love looking at all the different, and the lovely thing is all the poppies different, you know, there's not one that's the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we used a little bit of tool work around the outside.
Super.
Yeah.
So that was what we covered in the foundation course and the white work course as well. So I thought before we move on and look at the set of brand new plates that we've brought out to go alongside the colouring course. And as I said, you don't need to use those particular plates, but they're the ones that Louise will be using. And we thought after doing 2 sessions before, 2 courses, and coming up to Christmas, I know. Or 1st of August, I mean, I've been doing Christmas in July on Hobby Maker. So I'm well into festive mode now. Ho, ho, ho.
Get our Christmas hats next year.
Yeah, no sarcasm there. So before we go, I want to introduce you to the painting essentials kit. So let me bring those details up on the screen for you. Let me just find that. Hang on, where's it gone? That one. Okay. Item number 70489. Okay. So you've got the fantastic Pergamano round number 2 brush. You've then got your mix mats, which are 1 for water and 1 for oil. And brand new today is our fantastic little Pergamano pink sponge.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is a rather special sponge because the lovely Louise, you spent a weekend with the lovely Linda, didn't you? Linda Williams.
I did, yes.
And often when you're doing the painting technique, from what Louise said, you need sort of like a damp brush, don't you?
Yes, yeah, you don't need it. It doesn't need to be wet, but it needs to be like
moist.
Moist, yeah.
Yes, moist. And obviously back in the day, Pergamano used to do a fan-shaped sponge, didn't they?
Yes.
Now, when we bought Pergamano, all that stock had already long gone, so it had been discontinued. And so it wasn't something that we decided to reintroduce. However, so what we did was we sourced this fantastic little sponge based on recommendations from Linda and Louise. Okay, now this is a crazy little sponge. Okay, so let me go to the overhead. Hang on, I need to come in on this one, and then okay. So you're going to look at this and you're going to think, how is that a sponge? So Louise, if you want to bring that one in,
yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to come in really close.
So this is the packaging, and you get it out there, and it's literally wafer thin.
Wafer thin.
Wafer thin. But this is what you needed, really. You needed like a compressed sponge.
Yes.
But once
so you're sort of the sponge that you would use in the shower, not so good.
No.
The one that you would use with your scrubbing for your washing up, not good. No. Okay, so what happens then, Louise, when we add water?
So when you add water to it, it then
it doubles in size.
It does, yeah. It gets thicker, and it's, you know,
and it gets bigger.
It gets bigger too, yeah. So you can hold on, away.
There we go.
There we go, and you can see how large the holes that, you know.
Yeah, and it's that special. It's like a wood pulp compressed,
yes,
which sort of holds the moisture, but then allows you. I mean, it will never go back to this.
No. No, but it kind of, it doesn't get small or anything, but it kind of, obviously once it goes hard,
It just
kind
dries out, doesn't it? Like
does,
a
yeah.
normal sponge would.
And it kind of will go like this, but you just wet it again. I mean, I've used this quite a lot since we first got them, so it, you know, and it does go up with.
Now, I've seen from our orders this morning from our friends that have already sort of shopped ahead, they've also added a few extra. I mean, look, £1.
Yeah.
Item number 70488. So some of our friends were going for the collection, the painting essentials.
Yeah.
All of the items are available individually. If you go to, I'm sure Jane's put it up many a time, the link to the show page for today, then you'll be able to find all the products available individually, all the plates, etc., etc. What are you after, Louise?
I was looking for an open mix mat, but I don't think we've got
An
one.
open.
Yeah. What I was just going to show is the reason why we've put a mix mat into the essentials kit is one is when we're working with our Pergamano A pencils, I'll be putting a little bit, you know, of the pencil and then wetting it, but I'll put my sponge in the corner, so you know, you dampen it and everything, put it on the corner, and then you use your pencils here, just do a little bit of colour,
so therefore it doesn't leave any watermarks on whatever surface you're working on.
Exactly, and then you have it all in the same spot.
Super.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I was going to mention.
Right, so let's have a look. I'm going to bring the course details up. I think we should have a look at these brand new plates, because the design team have done some amazing artwork as usual.
Yes.
So if I bring the details up of the brand new plates, so I mean, these are available. You don't have to do the course in order to get them. Item number 42505, £26, plus if you're a club member, then you'll get your relevant club discount as well.
Perfect.
And just also as a reminder that because there's no club discount on the courses, I can't create a bundle like we normally would.
No.
So therefore, if you buy the brand new plates and the brand new course between when it launched last night at 5 o'clock and midnight on Monday, then you will get double points. And I'll process that sort of probably later in the week after that timeline has finished, because if you've ordered one on one order and one on another, it'll just take me a little bit of a time to sort it out.
Course.
So but that was sort of like a thank you from us here at Clarity.
We like double points.
Right, so let's have a look at these brand new plates. We'll take them individually. So I reckon we'll go there and we'll go there, and this one, Joy to the World.
Yes, so this is our Holly and Ivy Joy to the World. So we'll be using this one in the third module. But yeah, isn't it lovely?
So that'll be when we're doing, that's with the pencils, isn't it?
Yes, that's with the B's and the A's together.
Nice, okay. Then we've got some art. Look at this from Linus.
Ah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Wow.
Lovely little bit of tool work.
And the beauty of Groovi and the parchment system is that if you're not at this stage of doing all the lovely picot cutting and the multi-needle tool, you've got these beautiful frames, and all of the sentiments you can mix and match as well.
Yeah, and also if you weren't at the stage of your lovely tool work around the outside, we have those picot square dies, haven't we?
We do, yes.
Which you can use and create something really beautiful.
So then we have this lovely piece from Josie Davidson, Queen of the Grids.
Yes, that is lovely.
Really nice. I think that's from the MIDI platemate, I think, that pattern. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I'll bring this one in and you can have a look and double check me. So this one's from Jane Telford.
That's lovely too, isn't it?
I like that. Doesn't it look realistic?
I think she's used bold, basic square grid.
Basic grid on that one.
Yeah.
Made her own
She's had
pattern.
a little pattern.
Nice.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't that lovely? They look so real, don't they?
Yes, beautiful.
And a little bit of perca glitter on there.
Oh yeah.
Hazel Edwards has done this one using the this is the frame from the A4 square nested square X Groovi plate. And
it's really nice because you can make these little cards, but also you can then make these into larger cards. And in here, obviously Hazel used some tools in there, but you could also create some lovely grid work in those.
They look like lovely little sparkles, don't they?
They do, yes.
Now this one is from Carol Baker. And what she's done, she's used, because a lot of the flowers have come from Linda Williams designs.
Yes.
And this is from the swirly Christmas tree A5 square plate.
Yes, I love that border. It's
Isn't
really
it
beautiful,
nice?
isn't it?
And I love the colours, and a little bit of gold paint on the berries on there.
Oh, yes.
Like that's our Pebeo gold pearlescent paint
Nice.
on there.
I love that.
And then the final one from this one, this is from Jill Askham.
Very lovely.
Okay, let me zoom out on that one.
Actually using Linda's large layering frame, isn't it?
Oh yes, yeah.
She's really nice with the.
Gives you
some
the
polys
and
in
it's
it.
all been pico cut. I reckon that's a die in the middle. That's been cut out using a die.
Yeah, I would have thought so because it looks very.
Might be wrong, but yeah.
If not, it looks really perfect.
Well
Pico
done, Jill.
cutting.
Then we move on to the second design in the collection. So this is your Merry Christmas poinsettia, item number 42502, if you would like it individually.
Merry Christmas.
Then we've got Karen Jackson on this one. Poinsettias. I mean, you can
Lovely.
do them in red, you can do them in white. They come in various different colours, don't they?
Yeah, you can do them in red and green as well, can't you? Because
Because you could use some of those petals as leaves.
yeah, middle in red and then on the outside have them green.
Or you can just use some white work,
Awesome,
like
Josie, isn't it?
Josie's done on
Yeah.
that one.
That's lovely.
Lovely grid work around the outside.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's lovely. Very elegant, isn't it?
It really is. And don't feel when you look at this and you think, oh, I could never do that. You can. It just takes a little bit of time and patience.
Because isn't that one from one of our?
I
That is
reckon
from a grid.
that might be
Platemate.
the
large
A4
one?
square plate mate
Yeah,
that Josie designed.
I recognise that one.
This one is from Jane Telford.
Lovely. So nice, red and green. And this is actually the little furs from the roses. So Jane's mix and match. So she put the little furs in between the poinsettias instead of the roses.
Nice.
Which is nice.
Carol Baker.
Beautiful again. So you can't see the white line. So you know.
If I zoom in on that, can I come in closer? I think I'm coming closer.
Looks like it's
Super
been
zoom.
traced with a red pencil, doesn't it? Over the.
Yes.
Very lightly, probably with.
And wasn't that one of the techniques you covered in the foundation course?
Yes. Yeah, we learned how to. With the number 3 or the 4, just lightly trace over, and then you can colour on the front.
On the front,
yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Okay. Then this one here from Glynis.
That's lovely. Using our lovely rub-ons as well.
Yes.
So you can. There you go. You can really see there.
And because these are lovely frames, you could put anything in that frame, couldn't you?
You can.
You could cut them out and put a picture behind it. It's all about having choices.
It is.
And then finally, another one from Jill Askham. And Jill loves combining stitching
Yes.
in her artwork. So I'm going to come in on that one.
You can see around the edges here.
Just a little bit on that. But that doesn't look poinsettia at all now, does it?
No, it looks a bit autumnal. If you
it,
doesn't it, with the lovely orange.
Yeah, that's really lovely.
Very autumnal.
Okay, so that's your Merry Christmas one. Then we have our Peace on Earth roses and sprigs, I think. Is it rose and sprig or rose and fern? Rose and fern, I think this one's called.
Lovely, isn't it? Peace on Earth.
Peace on Earth.
That'd
Really nice. Item number 42503. This one's from Carol Pankstello.
Lovely.
Isn't that beautiful in blue?
It does look very, very lovely in blue.
Yeah.
Glittery as well, obviously, because it's Carol. She loves her glitter.
And then, so this is also by Carol, but a completely different look.
Yes, I love that.
Now, she's debossed it because she's used the metallic gel pens
yes.
to trace out that line art.
Doesn't that look really lovely? Yes.
Yeah.
Debossed it and then debossed with the grid as well.
Yeah.
It gives a really lovely effect.
Nice. Then we've got this one from Josie, and this shows the sniffability of the designs.
Yes.
And we were talking about this just before the show, weren't we?
We were, yes, because we were figuring out different things and everything. But yeah, it looks really nice. With you just take out the furs and
just don't trace them, do you?
No, you just pick a cut around them.
And then exactly the same design almost. And then this one's from Karen Jackson.
Yeah, using some lovely A little bit of grid work around the outside.
I mean, I think when we were talking about these designs a little bit earlier, Louise, we were saying that two of them are obviously Christmas. I mean, the poinsettia and the holly and the ivy.
Yes.
However, just seeing that poinsettia one, it didn't look like poinsettia.
No, so you could put them in any colour really,
Yeah,
because it just
and
looks
it's just
like
a
a really
lovely
nice
flower.
flower.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think because you call it a poinsettia, you think, I've got to go red or I've got to go do the white work or
but you can.
yeah, but it could be a flower.
Yeah.
So
And it's nice with the white work, and some of them kind of like when you see decorations, you see them white with a little bit of gold glitter around the
Yes.
outside, don't you?
Yeah,
as well? They look
really nice. So we've got that one there. Then this one is from the lovely Jane. See, look, birthday,
Yes.
anniversary, wedding.
It would be perfect, wouldn't it? Really. It's
Yeah.
not, once you take the furs out, it doesn't look Christmas. It looks generic. You know, you could use it for birthdays and like you're saying.
Love the colour of those roses.
Did them red, and you could have Valentine's Day, can't you?
And then Hazel's taken it slightly different. So she's just done 4 roses in the corner.
Yes, using our designer paper there as well, which looks really lovely together, doesn't it?
Carol Baker, again, very soft and vintage.
Yes.
That's
A little bit of white work, just a tiny little bit of colour showing through, and that lovely grid work around the outside. Looks absolutely stunning.
And then the 4th one in the collection is your Season's Greetings. This is your Christmas rose.
Oh, yes.
Individually, 42504. £6. All of these little plates individually are £6.50 plus your relevant club discounts.
So this is lovely because you've got ivy, mistletoe, and a Christmas rose all in one plate.
Yeah, I've just noticed that. So this one here is Karen Jackson.
Lovely.
See, when it's coloured in, the colours applied, you can they really stand out then, don't they?
They do, yeah, using our lovely basic grids around the outside.
And you can go big or you can go small, like Jane's done on this. I love the tool work,
pretty, isn't it?
Around that one.
It's lovely.
That's
isn't
so feminine, isn't it? I mean, I'm not saying the others aren't feminine, but that lovely soft pink. Let's come in on that one. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to super zoom. There we go.
Lovely.
Look at that.
Very pretty.
Needlework, tool work around the outside.
Yes.
Wow.
So pretty.
And the shadow embossing on those petals. Beautiful.
Really
Absolutely. You probably get fed up with, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The design team, they really do make our job easier.
They always do, yes.
Another pretty in pink from Glynis.
Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Using the little moon tool around the outside.
Oh, is that the moon tool? Nice.
It's really pretty.
Love that. Then this one from Jill Askham, and that's using, let's zoom out on this one.
What's this lovely?
This is nice. This is one of Linda Williams's layering.
Yeah, the Christmas layering village or something it's called, isn't it? That's so pretty with this one. And this is actually layered up.
Decoupaged up, yeah.
So pretty.
And then finally, another one from the lovely Carol Pangstello.
That's lovely.
On that one.
So this is actually on a different layer, the grid work, than the
Oh, it's on top of the background.
Yes, which looks really effective. So pretty.
Really nice. And they all look so different, don't they?
Yes. Not one of them looks the same, do they? So it really shows how versatile the plates really are.
Yeah. Wow.
So pretty.
The artwork, I mean, is just absolutely...
It's always stunning, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, I'd say I'm biased. We've got the best design team in the world.
We have.
And when you see, I mean, obviously, you, Barbara, Jazz, you all work together with the designs. You've got Linda Williams, and it just all comes together. And Jazz plots it all out on the computer, and then she tests them. We get the prototypes made, we test them, we look at them, we tweak them. It really is a team effort when it comes to that. And then you send it out to a design team, and then it's like Christmas every day when we get stuff in from the design team, and you open up. Oh, I didn't think of that.
Looking at going, oh, that's nice.
I didn't think of that. And I think it not only shows the versatility of our designs, but also the product range as well, whether it be stamps, whether it be Groovi, whether it be stencils, whether it be the dies. There's not always just one use for them,
No,
if you know what I mean.
we like to find many uses.
Yeah, definitely.
different
I mean,
things.
Barb's always said, give me so many reasons to buy something.
Yes.
If there's just one, I'm going to buy it because I need it. I know that's what most crafters say. I need it. That's reason enough, which fair enough. Hands up. I'm the same as well. Oh, I need that. Whether I
Yeah.
use it is another matter, but that's all crafters. We all do that.
I'll be
Oh,
like, do I need it? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I want it? Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to get it? Yes.
So just to recap, I'll bring up the details. I'll do it on the screen actually. So let me have a look. So the brand new 123 online course, which is your colouring for Groovi and Pergamano Parchment Crafters. Item number 60227. It's £60. There is no club discount on any of our online courses. The 3 live sessions will take place on Wednesday, the 3rd, the 10th, and the 17th of September. And they'll start at 1 o'clock and they normally run up until about 4 o'clock, thereabouts. If you can't join in live, that's not a problem because the recordings are available to you afterwards and you can go back in and you can watch them again and again. You can pause. Once it's been broadcast, you can then go back in and you can pause it, you can turn the volume down, you can fast forward, you can do screenshots of it. And the Circle platform is fantastic because it is that safe environment. So it's not on Facebook or YouTube or any of the other sort of social media's platform. And you've got the keys for as long as you want them.
Yes.
That's a great thing, isn't it? And you can be anywhere in the world. And any time of the day or the night. Maybe you can't sleep one night. Oh, I want to do that. How do we do that? And many of our friends have already bought the foundation. They've done the white work, and now this is their 3rd one where they're buying the colouring. And all of those individual, you have keys to each of those different. It's not one key that fits all. You have a key for each of those classrooms.
You do, yes.
I mean, you don't need to remember where have I put my keys. When you create an account, can you imagine? Oh,
where's that key to that classroom?
Yeah. Once you purchase the course, we will send you a link to sign up to the Circle platform, and then you're enrolled basically. If you've already done any of our courses, when we send the invites out for this next one, it should send you an email to say you've now got the keys to that classroom. But often what happens is that it just gives you access to the classroom. So I would say if you are purchasing the latest course and you've already done the previous ones, after the week commencing the 11th, just pop into the Circle platform and have a look, and you'll be able to, the chat will be there, because Jim's currently building it as we speak. It doesn't take long, but it's like a virtual classroom. So there's no, he's not a builder.
No.
He's a web builder, but he's not a building builder. So that's the information on the brand new course. We just have it, and then we've got the details of the brand new plates, item number 42505. Just go for the plates if you want to. You don't have to do the course. Each of the courses are standalone. So maybe you're happy with your white work, you're happy with your sort of key introduction to parchment craft, but you maybe just want to freshen up or look a little bit deeper into your colouring. That's why we decided that we would release them over the course of the year.
Definitely.
Louise will be using this set of plates as we've looked at in the little book. But if you've got the previous plates, then you can adapt those to work alongside the course as well. So 42505 is the brand new Festive Frame and Sentiments A6 Square Groovi Plate Collection. If you'd like to take part in the 123 and the foundation course and the white work course, because we've already done that, if you purchase that between now and sort of over the weekend, then I will send out the invites to that classroom, because that classroom is already up and running, that you can go in and start creating and watching. We will send the booklets out to you as well, and each of those booklets come with 6 A6 pieces of parchment for you to practice with.
Which is very handy.
It's very handy. And then if you want to maybe delve a little bit deeper into the art of white work. Item number 60223, £60 again. So each of our courses do come with that little A5 booklet, which guides you through each of the modules. It also gives you details of the ingredients in there as well, but the ingredients list is also on each of those projects as well.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking, how much is it going to cost me to do this course? I bet most of you have already got all the ingredients.
Yes.
You may even have the original Pergamano fan shake sponge, if you can find it. But we know, I mean, Groovi's 10 years, so that was 2015, because we're 2025. I joined 2016. 2017, we bought Pergamano. And at that point, so if you're new to the world of parching since then, it's not something that we would have sold back in the day, because they discontinued it when we bought the company. And so now, I mean, there have been a few requests, but the cost of getting them in from abroad and everything else in order to keep that price affordable. But Louise said, oh, and Lynn said, you really need this type of sponge. So we worked our magic and we brought you the fantastic. I was blown away when these turned up.
You thought, what?
It just reminded me. I mean, I'm a good Catholic boy, but it reminded me. Don't do that. But yeah, and it was. I'm thinking, no, they've sent us the wrong product.
I know.
I need to look at it again on the
It's
overhead. Okay, it is like wafer thin.
And then when you add the
water,
water, such a difference.
So, and obviously we've been able to bring it to you at an affordable price as well. And so the item number for that is 70488. Now, if you haven't got a brush, but maybe you've already got the sponge, you've already got the mix mat, then you may be interested in the Pergamano round brush number 2, item number 70044, and that's £9.99 plus your club discounts. Or maybe you've got the brush and you've got a sponge and you just want some mix mats, then the item number for that is 70304. Now, I thought what we'd do is just to finish off for this particular hour. I haven't had any questions through from lovely Jane, so I'm guessing Jane's either fallen asleep or she's been able to answer, which I'm sure she has been able to answer all the questions. But if you've got any questions, then come back at 2 o'clock. You can email me some questions if you've got any questions in between the shows. I would say we'll cut off so we're back on at 1 o'clock. If you've got any specific questions, I mean, obviously you can call the office and speak to lovely Sue, Jazz or Pete on 01732 868 215, or you can drop me an email, which is paul@claritystamp.com, and we can either answer the questions direct or we'll answer them live on air at 2 o'clock. So let's have a look at the original collection of plates. Let me just bring those details up on the screen for you. Item number 42470, and all available individually as well. So let's have a look. Jane said she didn't fall asleep. There's no questions to ask. Thank you, lovely Jane. Okay, so this is your Lots of Love Lilies.
Yes. That's very, very pretty.
And these plates were used in both the foundation course and also in the white work course.
The white work, yes.
Okay, so let's have a look at a little bit of artwork on this one. Jill Askham. See, I like Jill's thought outside the box on this one because she's taken that frame and then she's put the lilies in each of the corners.
Yeah, which is really lovely. And then just some words made the boxes around the outside bigger.
Yeah, and she's used the alphabet to spell out her own words, which also comes in this plate.
And then a lovely little bit of grid work in the middle.
Grid work. Then, now I wonder who did this one. This was the lovely Jane. She created this piece of artwork.
Very pretty. The colours look lovely together, don't they?
Yeah. This one's from Julie Campbell.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I love the greens and the orange on that one.
Yeah, it looks lovely together, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really
And then
pretty.
another one from Karen Jackson.
And so that's giving you picot cutting abilities, and then the lovely scallops as well.
Yeah,
really
so
lovely.
she's actually cut out on the inner panel as well, hasn't she?
Yeah, and then just created this little box with the scallops to go inside to match the outside scallop.
Wow,
Really
lovely.
pretty.
Then we have our happy birthday poppies. I think this is my favourite one out of all of these ones, out of this
Yes.
collection.
Yeah, they are.
I think
lovely.
poppies are just beautiful.
Yes. They
So we've
certainly
got
are.
this one from Josie Davidson.
This is nice, the black and the red together.
Yeah, it's dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
So again, it's not black parchment, it's been coloured black, and you covered this in the foundation course, didn't
Foundation.
you?
Yes. Yeah. The lily.
This one from, look at this, Carol Baker.
I love this one.
So this is sort of like your positive and your negative. So what Carol's done, I'm going to zoom in. I think we need super zoom on this one.
That's using our lovely lace border as well, our lace
Yeah.
plate, isn't it? That's
Yes.
really pretty.
So what Carol's done, she's picot cut inside the petals, and the background is a solid colour.
Yes, that's so effective.
You can really see how these designs are so versatile for learning so many different techniques when it comes to parchment craft.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And then this one is lovely red and gold from Jane Telford.
And also different colourways.
Yeah.
And
Then the third one in the collection, this is your Thank You Peonies, item number 42467.
peonies are lovely.
They're really nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Carol Pankstello, very
Beautiful
soft.
pink with the
and
craft
subtle.
card looks really lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Pastels with
pink and
card
craft,
looks nice.
really nice.
Really lovely.
This one from Glynis.
Lovely little bit of tool work around the outside.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that is that a semicircle?
Yes.
Yes, semicircle. Getting to
Lovely
know my tools.
semicircle.
And we go really fresh and bright from Hazel.
Very nice. Rainbow.
Real burst of colour on that one.
Really pretty.
And then one more on this one. This one is from Carol Baker.
Nice. Love
Soft and subtle in the middle, and a beautiful pink frame. That's one of Linda Williams's layering frames around the outside,
It
isn't it?
is,
Yeah,
yes. And I think it's from the Celtic plates.
I think
isn't
so.
it?
Yeah.
Really pretty.
And then the next one is your Best Wishes Clematis or Clematis, however you wish to pronounce that one. Carol Pankstello.
It's lovely. The different size semicircles. So you've got the mini in the middle.
Of course, yes.
Looks really lovely together.
Now, this is nice. I love the monochromatic look on this one from Hazel.
Yes.
See on
it's
this,
nice,
so
isn't
for
it?
example, on let that focus. Come on, nicely.
There you go.
So there's no picot cutting on this
No.
at all. So if you're brand new to it, you can see how the designs can be used in so many different ways. I love that the black petals on that as well.
I do. I do love this. I think it looks really lovely.
Yeah.
Monochromatic, doesn't it?
This one from Jane. So she's picot cut around the flowers.
Yes. And then you've got the picot cut inside.
In the middle, and then she's used the ribbon word sentiments in the middle there.
Yes, which looks really lovely as well. And then you've got nice semicircle tool work around the outside.
I didn't even need to look on the back on this one. I knew this one. This is Glynis with a multi-needle tool artistry around. Look at those corners.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Wow. That's all on one piece, isn't it?
It is, yes. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? The colours together, along with some nice tool work around the outside.
I've just had a message from Barb. Hang on a moment. So Louise will carry on talking.
Yeah, so we've got lovely using the Pico V tools around the outside. Really nice. And using the different colours on that one as well. But they're all the plates are really so lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, this one here from Josie Davidson.
Beautiful. Yeah, so we've got some lovely white work on this one, and the lovely pollen centres in the middle are absolutely gorgeous. And using the semi-square around the outside, so just a little bit of tool work just around the outside, but all of the clematis has been picot cut around the clematis, so that's really lovely.
Nice.
Looks so beautiful.
Super. So a question just come through. Do you get double points on everything? No, the double points only apply to the 123 whitework course, which we've launched today, and if you buy that in conjunction with the 4 new plates. So that's where that was sort of like a thing, because you don't need the plates, but that's what Louise is going to be going for. So you've got the 4. If you buy the 4 plates and the brand new colouring course, then that's where the double points apply if you purchase before midnight on Monday. So it's just on those 2 products when they're bought in conjunction with one another. So I hope that answers that question. So I think Barb's going to make a special appearance shortly.
Oh. Shall I show the demo what we're going to be doing?
Yeah,
at
I
2
can hear
o'clock?
footsteps. I can hear footsteps.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Sorry, am I gate crashing?
No,
No,
not at
not at
all.
Hello, Louise. How are you?
I'm good.
Right, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
All right,
Let me
Paul.
move over here.
Hello, everybody. Right, I've had this idea. Well, I haven't. I've been sent to tell you about the idea.
Right.
Okay. So, you know, like we've got a caddy for stamp pens.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we've got a caddy for tool hole, you know, for the
For
tools. The
yeah.
Pergamano tools.
Yeah.
So it's been suggested to us because we know how this can go wrong if these are loose on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So it's been put to us that we make a little holder like a caddy
Yeah.
for sticky ink.
Yeah. Should we go on the overhead?
Sticky ink. Where are you?
There we go.
Sticky ink,
Yeah.
Perga glue, and Dorso oil.
Oh,
Perfect.
wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So if let's pretend that just and then I thought, right, if I grab the caddy.
There we go. There's
This
one
one.
just over there.
Right, so let me grab the caddy. Okay, so let's just say, can we come out a little
Yeah.
bit? Come out a little bit. Sorry to take over here.
No, that's all right.
But I need to ask some questions. If we were to make a caddy like that,
Yeah.
right, and we're going to put the sticky ink, so there's a hole there for the sticky ink.
Yeah.
Then there's a hole there for the, see, because we're making them, we're designing, we
Yeah.
can do whatever we like. There's one for the Perga glue,
Yeah.
so that way it doesn't, you know, rock about. And then you've got one for the Dorso oil.
Yeah.
Then we could put a couple of holes here for your pens. For
Pens,
your
yeah.
mapping pen, for example, and your blending pen. Right, so you've got those there as well. So my question to our friends at home
Yeah.
is that all, or have I missed something obvious, Louise? Have I missed something? Because we're designing it downstairs at the moment. See, that's the only 3 things. I know there are dar wheels and all that, but paints, but we don't use them.
No.
You know, you want the absolute essentials on your tabletop,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
So what
No,
do you think?
I think that is it. If you have 2 at the end with the blending pen and the mapping pen, because that goes with those 2.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, perfect.
Do you think that would work?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe we could even move them over like that. So you've got the 3 bottles in the middle, and then we could have a pair of pens at that end and a pair of pens at that end.
Yeah.
So now you've got more here. Do you see what I mean?
Brilliant. Yeah.
Okay. So Jane said, if you do the caddy for these, can the one for Perga glue be held upside down so what Jane's saying is it fits that way, so that the glue stays in the top and it doesn't dry out.
Okay. Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
So if we design it so that sits in there, we could make a little hole
Nodule,
there,
yeah.
little nodule, so that the lid sits in there, so it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Right? But on the days when you're using it, you turn it round,
And it sits that way.
and then you
Yeah.
put the lid on, and then you bring it back down, and it's the same width.
Yeah.
We just make sure.
It's got a little
That's
nodule onto.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Well done,
Perfect.
Jane. I knew that there was a reason why I wanted to come and talk to you.
Yeah,
Right,
that
what
does
else?
make sense, doesn't
So
it?
we've got sticky ink. We've got that idea from James is
Yeah.
great with a little nodule there. And then we'll see if we can. To me, I think it would be nice if it were exactly the same size. It would have to be a little lower,
Yeah.
right? To be, otherwise it's a
It could be
wobble
catch
around,
underneath,
right?
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it'd be a little bit shallower.
Yeah.
But I don't think you want. I don't know. You don't want more than that, do you?
No, because it is that work issue. your workstation for your glues and your door sewing. Yeah.
What do our friends at home think? Is this a good idea?
Let's go into the chat, shall we? See if what we can pick up in the chat. Let me scroll all the way down.
What do we think?
Oh, hang on.
Love that idea. Great idea. It's not my idea. I'm just the messenger.
Yeah. Put holes at
Possibly
the end.
space for sponge for Dorsa. Do you know, I thought about that as well. But I was thinking that you could probably just put the Dorso on underneath here, couldn't you? Just stick it under the
tools. Yeah. Love it. Sponge for Dorso.
Yeah. Sponge for
Good
Dorso.
idea.
I get that.
Lovely idea.
Yeah.
See, if we had a little jar for Dorso. All right, so here's another one. This might be redundant. But if you had a little, because I know Linda does this, she always has a little jar, like a little, you know, like the little jam
Jam jar
jars.
that you get in the expensive hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she puts the Dorso, the sponge, in the
there.
little pot. And then she puts that, she has
There's that as well.
Yeah.
So that might, I don't know, is that a bit?
I suppose it depends
overkill?
where you get your jam jar from.
Well, we could supply it, couldn't
Yeah,
we?
we
We
could.
could go to a hotel and get loads of jam jars. Have
Black
some
currant for me.
breakfast. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Come in a bit. All I can see is
Oh,
you.
sorry.
peeking beyond.
Hello.
See, that's a thought, but that would require making it a bit bigger.
Bigger. Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I mean, if you've already got that in a jar, if that tips over, it's not going to cause any damage, isn't it?
No.
I mean,
The idea of this is
it's the glue, really. It's the sticking that falls over. You'll know about it. And then the Dorso oil as well. So
it's whether or not. So yes, please, Barbara. Is that yes, please, Barbara? We want a Dorso oil jam jar. It's fun.
Jane's got a jam jar. She gave me a jam jar as well.
But do we
Josie's got one.
What do we think, girls? Are we putting one? Are we adding one to this, or is that a little bit overkill? I think the 3 bottles.
I think the 3
I
bottles
think,
with the tools on either end.
3 bottles with the tools on either end and a little nipple in the bottom to hold the.
Yeah.
All right. As you were.
Thank you
Thanks
very
very
much.
much.
Wow. Yeah.
See, brilliant. Thanks,
I know.
Jane.
Bye, guys.
Super duper.
Back to the design table.
There you go. Wow. See, this
What
is
a
how
brilliant
things happen
idea.
here at Clarity.
Yeah, I know.
It's madness, isn't it?
Having to
I wouldn't be surprised if the prototype could be done in an hour.
I know.
Or it could be selling it before the end of the day. So yeah, I think 3 bottles and the pens. Don't think the jam jar needs one. No. Yeah.
Perfect.
Super duper.
So that's a good idea.
I think that's a very good idea.
Yeah.
And as Barb says, because we make them and we design them, we can adapt them to I mean, look at the stamp pen holders, how they just fly out the door. Dave cut poor Dave.
I know.
Poor Dave's gonna have to make them.
I was like, hang on, has anybody told me this yet?
Oh, poor Mr. Dave. Yeah, no, he'll be fine.
He doesn't mind.
It's one of those that you can sit down. I've never done it. Dave's the only one that does it. He likes to it's that finishing
the
touch.
making
So whenever
something,
you
isn't
get
it?
your tool caddies, you need to know that it was Dave that put those together. He makes them, he puts them together, and then the team then wrap them up lovingly in the tissue paper and put them in the boxes. So
yeah, but I think that's a really good idea because you can have them next to each other.
yeah,
And you just have to open your sticky ink and use your mapping pen, and it's there. It's not, it's not going to fall over and splash
but
everywhere.
yeah.
See,
There we go. Pat said she's already seen
it happens.
I mean, lovely Pete, Glynis's husband. He made I've got one, Barb's got one, and I'm sure he's made many. It was a piece of wood, and he I can't think of the term that's used when you make a thing out of a bit of wood. Not wood turning, and he made these beautiful pots for the sticky ink.
Yeah.
So that you put your sticky ink in there, and so that it was obvious. It was a lovely brown piece of wood. And then when we went to reorder the sticky ink,
Mm.
they said we don't do that bottle size anymore.
No.
Turning, Jane said it's wood turning.
Wood turning.
And so lovely Pete. So I've still got mine, it's on my desk. But the new sticky ink bottles, they were bigger. And so it then became redundant. But I've got little knickknacks in my one on my desk.
When I was a little girl, I remember we used to have wooden desks with the
Yeah.
lid flap up.
Oh yeah.
And the little inkwell.
The little inkwell.
Yeah, I used to put my rubbers in there.
So
You didn't need any ink anymore.
yeah.
But shall I show the demo?
Yes.
We're doing it 2
Let's
p.m.
go. I'm going to go back to the product before we disappear. Okay. So what we're going to look at, the demo we're going to look at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so this is the demo. So we have, like we have always, we've got the time and the title and then the picture and then the ingredients that we're going to need. But yes, this is going to be our demo for this afternoon at 2 p.m.
Zoom in on that one.
So we're going to be using Perg colours.
Yeah.
And the semi-square tool around the outside.
Super. And all of the ingredients are on the list,
All
which is
there.
available for you to download on our catch up and craft area on the website.
Which is always very handy. So using the Perg colours on the back and on the front. On the front, it's going to be with the furs. So, yeah.
She's back.
I left my phone in there.
You have to get one of those chains from your mum to wear around your neck. So, right, let's go back. Oh, where am I going? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons now. So, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, as always, to lovely Jane, and obviously your feedback in relation to the brand new holder. All I would say is watch this space because it won't take long at all.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it could be Sunday. It could even be this afternoon. Who knows?
Who
So
knows?
come back at 2 o'clock for an update.
I
We could have one to sell it at 2 o'clock. Who knows? So thanks to lovely Jane for helping out in the room. Louise and I will be back again at 2 o'clock today. So hopefully you can join us. Yeah, could have some breaking news at 2 o'clock. And just to recap on the items that we've been sharing with you today, the brand new 123 online course, the colouring. Item number 60227, £60. There's no club discount on that. And there isn't on any of our online courses. Then we've got the brand new set of Festive Frame and Sentiments A6 Square Groovi Plate Collection. £26 plus any relevant club discounts. Now, as I said earlier on, because we can't bundle those together because one has discount, one doesn't. If you do purchase those 2 items between when we launch them, so if you've already bought them earlier, thinking, oh, look, you will get your points. When they went live at 5 o'clock yesterday evening, up until midnight on Monday, even if they're in separate orders, you will get double points on the colouring course and those 4 plates if you bought both of them.
Nice.
So I hope that
is good.
yeah. So all right, I'm going to go and find out what's going on downstairs now.
I know.
Ooh. So enjoy the rest of your morning, and we look forward to seeing you later on this afternoon.
See you
Take care
later.
now. Bye-bye.
Bye.